Hello. Today I'm going to start looking at how to use up my odds and ends and scraps of card and paper. I have been a paper crafter for 15 plus years, and I have accumulated all sorts of bits and pieces. And occasionally I have a clear out, but I'm finding now with my journaling, my junk journaling, that all the paper pads and the full sheets of paper are coming in really handy for making signatures. But I have lots of odds and ends. So I'm going to do a few videos showing how I am going to use up my bits and pieces. And you can see here this is, when you're making a card, you just cut off that strip. So I've got all these strips of card, and I'm going to use those with these are all collage scraps, and here I've got some slightly bigger collage scraps, and I'm going to use those to create these. I'll talk about a little bit more about this in a moment, but I've got some more things in here, two that I've got in my head for the moment. I've sorted through here. These are some bits of pattern paper, pattern cards, again, all from my scraps book. And you move this out of the way, it's a little bit. So I've got those, and I've dug out some small shape dies, and I'm going to make a whole load of shapes because I like using those in my collage. So that's another thing I'll do, a different video. And something else that came to mind, again, these are, oh, you can see I've got actually tons here. Again, playing card and passing card, and I've dug out lots of tag dies, and I'm going to make tags, but again, that's for another video. I'm going to put those back for now, and we're going to concentrate on these strips. Now, I saw this a while ago on Twisted Paper Studio on her Instagram, and really loved the idea. So I've already been doing it, but I thought I'd so I decided to do this using up my scraps. So I do a little video. So as you can see, these are just strips, strips of card, and it's just collage odds and ends, paper odds and ends, the bits you cut up, little bits like I've shown you, these here and these kind of bits, and they're just stuck on, and then they can be used, cut up and used in journals. I mean, you could even make tags from them, whatever you want. So as I said, I saw the idea on Twisted Paper Studio, and I hadn't even thought about using it for card, but I'll show you this. I don't know why, because it's a technique that I use with fabric. So here I've got it's like a till roll, and then what you do is you sew on the scraps of your fabric onto the strip, and then you can join the strips and you make a nice little quilt top. So it's not a technique I'm unfamiliar with, but just not with card, but it's definitely one to have a go with. So I'm just getting out I've got a gluing mat. It's disgusting, but that's what it's for. It's there for glue. So you can see I've got, these are all different kinds of card. You can use paper, whatever. I mean, in some cases card maybe too heavy, but you can use, I just felt, these strips were all in my boxes, and if I'm honest, I've got my card scraps are organized by color, so I've probably got some in my blues and greens box, and my pinks and reds, so I've got absolutely tons. And this is something that you can do when perhaps you're not in the mood for actually journaling, and then you've got things for when you want to. So these ones I used some of my bigger scraps, but I did put all these up to one side, so I'm going to have a go with these just to show you how simple it is. So let me find my glue. Oh, that's glue. And I'm going to literally move these out of the way, tip out all of these, and it is a case of just sticking them on. So let's go. I'll do one complete one just to show you, and then is I'm actually going to start. So, and they kind of hang over the edge. Now, I mean, you don't even need to do collage strips. I mean, it literally is. I'm just going to keep picking up bits and add them on until the strip is full. And like I say, when it is done, I mean, this bit here, no, I don't like that. So let's do there. You can cut, like I say, cut into them, cut them up. But I just, I'm beginning to find this is quite an addictive thing to do. And it's up to you, you know, you can put more thought into it. I mean, if I show you this one, I kind of chose all my kind of bluey, tealy bits. This one, much more vintage, but you know, it can be totally random. And I also, looking back at them, look at those ones, the ones that are more random almost seem more appealing in terms of how I might use them because they are so random. And this is literally all I'm going to do to the bottom. So probably what will happen anytime soon is that I'll stop talking and the video will speed up. So you can see what I do, but you don't need to watch me do every single little bit, and then you'll get the idea of what's happening. So I have completely covered this side of the card. And all I'm going to do now is to trim away the excess. Really as simple as that. Now these little bits, I mean, some maybe you could pick up and use again, but I would probably, at this point, these bits would go in the bin. And there I have my finished strip, and then that will just go into my box along with these. As you can see, these are, I've just kind of gone pieces straight across. This one's a bit more collagey, pieces straight across, some thinner ones. So I mean, already I've got quite a collection, and it's actually, I'm not having to dig into any of my nice in quotes things. This is all scraps from collage that I've done in my journals, and offcuts of card from multiple years of card making. So that's it for this video. Nice, quick, short. In the next one, I will have another stash busting, not tip, because I think most people do them, but just to show what I'm going to be doing to try and use up my stash rather than just binning it all. Okay, thank you for joining me.